Hello and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. We're going to do a roundup of European football right now, action from this past weekend and also fixtures that are coming up this weekend. And we're going to start in the English Premier League.
Yeah.
We've had a big game this past weekend, which was basically a warm-up to the Champions League final.
Yes.
Both teams are in the final of the Champions League, and the Champions League final has been moved now to Wembley in London. I don't know if it's a home game for Chelsea or if it's a home game for City, since City have won all their cup finals at Wembley as well. And also Chelsea have done the same thing. But a 2-1 win for Chelsea at the Etihad Stadium. What a match that was.
It was a match. A great match.
Yeah.
I think it was a dress rehearsal of what is to come. But I also believe it was tactical.
Very tactical.
But not only in the game sense of view, but I mean, I don't think Pep would have minded losing that match.
You think so?
Because for me, I feel that it was just a show of hand how Chelsea will play in the final. Because if you think about it,
because he even said it after the game that now he knows how they're going to play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, City have won the league.
Yeah.
It's just postponing.
Yeah.
But they've won the league. Why then try and go all out for that match for something that you've already won anyway?
But don't you think though, it would be a bruise of an ego now if these guys get one over you, and given the fact that Chelsea also beat City in the FA Cup semi-final, so it's now 2 defeats in a row for Pep against Thomas Tuchel.
No, I get that, but I think, let's be honest, the one cup that every City fan and Pep himself has been lusting over is the Champions League. So I think they'll take the hit. I mean, it's only a battle that they lost, but they've won the whole bloody war when it comes to the league. So now it's the biggest war ever for them, which is the Champions League. I get where you're coming from, and it would have a psychological effect, but I think that the team, the City team, is strong enough to wave off such deficiencies and actually go on and possibly win the cup. But you cannot write Chelsea out, as you have seen.
Never. Right, Man United, you guys are up against Leicester City.
Yeah.
That's going to be on Tuesday night. So a very, very big game for both teams. Obviously, United right now, it's just a point of cementing your spot at number 2.
Yeah.
And Leicester are still fighting for top 4 at this point in time. So quite an interesting game to watch.
It is an interesting game. I mean, and let's be honest, we didn't predict the loss that Leicester would have suffered against Newcastle.
Of all teams,
of all bloody teams. I think, what was the score? Like, it was more than 6 goals, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's a testament to what Leicester are about. They always collapse at this point.
They always give you hope, and then they find a way to disappoint you. It's a Leicester pulling a Leicester at this point, like we always say. But I mean, we cannot count them out. I mean, they're still a dangerous team, and they still need to get to that top 4.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's gonna be tight, really. But I do feel that with the form that we are in, and Cavani being in the form that he's in,
form of his life,
I mean, we should seal that game. But you know how funny football can be.
Yeah, and it is at Old Trafford, of course. So that and another game at Old Trafford will be the one on Thursday up against Liverpool. The postponed game because United fans decided to storm Old Trafford. I hope it doesn't happen again on Thursday because the match has to happen. Liverpool are fighting for top 4. If you guys beat Leicester, you're doing us a favor. If you guys beat Liverpool, then it's the other way around.
So it basically cancels each other out. If you beat Leicester, yay for you. If we beat you, then it really didn't go.
Pointless.
Yeah, it was all pointless. But I do hope that the fans do not invade the pitch. I do understand why they invade the pitch, but the other thing, like we discussed off camera, that I don't understand is why they keep on invading the Liverpool match. Why don't they invade all the matches? So I just feel like, hold it off, fans, please, and let us have this match so we can dollar Liverpool and then end the season well. But on a serious note, like, it's just, I just wish this match could just happen. I just feel like they're going to do it again, and I feel that we're going to be docked to the points and you guys are going to get the points, but I just feel it doesn't make sense what they're doing currently. And that they should do it for every game, not just the Liverpool game, if they want to really be heard and taken seriously. So
I'm glad you didn't ask me what I'm hoping to happen on Thursday. Anyway, moving over now to some other European countries and looking at the leagues there. So, my brother, the Spanish La Liga. What on earth is happening in La Liga? We have one of the most exciting title races we've seen in terms of how close the points are between number 1 and number 4, because it's Atletico Madrid Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Sevilla, all docked up there at the top of the table, and all could have a realistic chance of winning it.
The league.
But no one seems to be wanting to take it.
It's the greatest title race where nobody wants to win it.
Exactly. I mean, a draw for Atletico and Barca this past week.
A 0-0 draw in that game.
Yeah.
And a 2-2 draw
for Sevilla and Real Madrid.
So nobody wants to take this trophy, and it's the most mind-boggling thing ever. Mind-boggling thing ever. Like it's there for the taking, and everybody's like, and everybody's drawing left, right, and center. But I really don't have an answer for this. I don't think any fan can have an answer for this, really. And honestly speaking, Atletico should be the one in the ascendancy.
They're 2 points clear.
And not only that, but they've been poor this season for some reason. And let's be honest, they've had the least regime change out of the top 3 teams, which is Barcelona, Real Madrid, and themselves. They've been consistent. They've had their coach. They've got quality players, but they haven't converted. So I don't know about Itini, really, to be honest with you. And the other guys you can expect, like Gamadolo here and there with Real Madrid and Barcelona, because of the trouble that both teams are facing. But like I say, nobody wants to take this cup, and it's just mind blown, and not in a good way.
And I spoke about Real Madrid with you off camera, and the fact that actually Zidane has overachieved this season, given the kind of squad that he has and how aging it is, and the young players that are not very experienced.
The
injuries. Over 50 different injuries at any given point in this season. So it's quite an overachievement to reach the Champions League semi-final and to be at this position in La Liga as well.
And also, like we discussed off camera, this man is one Benzema injury away from
a complete collapse.
Yeah, a complete collapse. So I do agree with those sentiments that Zidane has overachieved in this season. But let's be honest, sport is a cruel industry. And if he walks away without a trophy, then he would have been deemed a failure, especially for the team that he's coaching. But it's unjustified. I feel, like we discussed, he has overachieved, and I think for next season, not even I think, what he needs is a blank check to overhaul the whole squad. We're not talking about Galacticos anymore. We're talking about the whole squad.
Get some squad players.
Yes, we need squad players. We need to get some foundation in there, because we cannot rely on Toni Kroos and Luka Modric every single game.
No. That can't happen.
It's just not possible. It's not possible for 20-something-year-olds. How can we expect it for 30-something-year-old legends? I mean, they've served us well, yes, and they continue to do so, but they need support, man. They need support.
Well, at this point in time, La Liga has no champion, because they basically don't want to win the league.
Nobody wants
all
to win
4 teams, but Italy does have a champion.
It's like hot potato with the Spanish La Liga, like tossing it around.
But Italy does have a champion with Inter Milan.
Wow.
Which breaks that 10-year stranglehold that Juventus had. Antonio Conte, on his return to Italy, yes, he won the league with Juventus. Went to the Premier League, won it with Chelsea. Now back again with Inter,
and he's won it.
How impressed are you by him?
Look, he is very impressive. I mean, I remember in his first season, I don't want to lie, I was one of the people who was like, you can't really trust Inter. One moment they'll give you the most mind-blowing performance, and then the next moment
they were inconsistent.
They were very inconsistent. But this time they managed to tighten that, and they managed to win the league. And if you consider the fact that Juventus have been dominating for the past 10 bloody seasons, this is not just a slight
achievement. It's a victory for Italian football.
But it is a victory for Italian football, like you're saying. So it's very impressive. It really is very impressive.
Talking about Juventus, bro, my son.
Bro, let's not.
They are fighting for top 4 at this point. They're currently sitting at number 5. They lost 3-0 to AC Milan at home, playing at home. And the possibility of seeing Cristiano Ronaldo in the Europa League next season, my son.
No, I can't fathom that thought.
Mr. Champions League.
Like, I can't.
In the Europa League.
I know, and Gwazi doing a lot of it. I don't want to lie.
How do you dream about that at night?
No,
thinking of Ronaldo.
That's not a dream. That's a nightmare, son. That's a nightmare.
Like, how does it happen?
Here's the thing, and we spoke about this when I ended Kalin. What was the mandate? What was the vision? What was the goal hiring Upelo? A person who has no experience. And you can look back at our previous videos, we've been saying it. What was before even what was the mandate from the get-go? And it seems like they themselves, the technical, the staff, the top board members did not know. I think they were just trying to get some good energy in there by getting a legend in there, but he's not tested. Upelo had coached no team No
before
team.
the Juventus job.
Before Juventus, are they trying to create another Pep? Guys, there is no other Pep. There'll never be another Pep Zidane. Ageko. And you can't just throw him in the deep end because you're slaughtering him, and he's getting slaughtered, and that's why Juventus are getting chowed 3-0 at home. At home by AC Milan, which by the way isn't the best of teams. I mean, yes, they were a solid team, but let's be honest, you don't expect AC Milan to be above Juventus considering the squads that you also So there's no reason for it to happen, but there's a possibility we might see the greatest Champions League player be in the Europa League.
In the Europa League. Where does this leave Pirlo right now? Because he's still not fired as far as I know.
Yeah.
So it's a similar situation with Mikel Arteta at Arsenal.
Yeah.
The results are not good, but it just seems like the coach is always safe.
Look, I mean, but I feel with Mikel Arteta, it's way better, bro. It's way better. It's like, at least, you can see that he's trying to pull something together. Pirlo just seems like he has no idea what's going on. Like, he's never been on the football pitch. Like, he doesn't have any tactics whatsoever. So, we don't know. Do you fire him? To what end? Then what will happen? What was the mandate? What was the point of hiring him in the first place?
I think he has to go.
No, he has to go.
He
has to go, but then who do you get after that? What was the point of hiring him anyway? If you're going to sacrifice the Scudetto, if you're going to sacrifice the Coppa d'Italia, if you're going to sacrifice the Champions League, why did you hire him? That's the question. Fire him, yes, but you need to really rethink the way you guys conduct yourself. When I say you guys, I mean the top guys in the offices and
stop worrying about the Super League.
And stop worrying about this bloody Super League and just go and get Ronaldo back to the Champions League, because right now I'm very frustrated.
Look, if they finish outside, I think Ronaldo should just leave.
But then where does he go?
I don't know, my brother. I don't know.
Where does he go?
Like, I don't know, PSG or something.
Well, he might as well. I mean,
the man.
He might as well, because at this stage, I mean, the man is a Champions League.
I just can't imagine him playing in the Europa League, Sanele. And people might think we're joking about this. We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo here.
Like the
playing in the second fiddle of European football.
Like, can you
Ronaldo.
imagine? Like against Fenerbahce or some crap like that. No offense to Fenerbahce, by the way. But it's just, you can't expect the god of Champions League
to
play in the Europa League.
Let us be serious.
So, that's where we're at with Juventus. That's where we're at with Andrea Pirlo. They need to fix themselves, because it's not a lack of resources. It's not a lack of quality on the pitch. It really is the lack of quality off the pitch with the managers and the coach.
And the technical team. Yep.
Guys,
we're going to see how they're going to finish.
We'll see you again next time. As you can see, this topic exhausts us. Sanbona next time, guys. Thank you. Peace.